Secretary Gill. Good. Welcome to Georgetown. How are you? Every couple of months we have it. Every day is a great day in Georgetown. Some days are greater than others. Pretty soon we're talking real money.
Call it strength in numbers. Call it brain power. A team of 1,300 Toyota engineers across North America. Sharing ideas, innovation, and solutions from a dozen locations. Leveraging the power of collaboration to create the next big thing before it becomes the next big thing. Bringing people together, problem solving, and working with team members across Toyota to bring plants to life. Finding the best way to make vehicles and pushing the boundaries of what's possible in production to deliver ever better vehicles to our customers. From the moment designers give us the details of a new model to working at each plant, we design the processes on the plant floor and turn existing thinking on its side as we bring ideas from concept to prototype in our state-of-the-art tilt lab. Next, it's testing those ideas in plants and applying advancements at all manufacturing facilities across North America. You'll even find us working to make new buildings and expansions reality. With our cutting-edge efforts and the One Toyota mindset, we are challenging the status quo and advancing the future of auto manufacturing.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you very much for joining us today. My name is Tadahisa Isono, Toyota Motor North America. Today, it's very cold outside, but we are very exciting. So we are very happy to be here and show our new Georgetown, Kentucky office. Welcome to our new home. Toyota, thank you. Toyota Production Engineering and Manufacturing Center. This means that this new Georgetown, Kentucky home become a center of Toyota production across all North American Toyota plant. Today, we promise to improve and develop our Toyota production to be more safety, better quality, and more efficient productivity for our customer smile. And today, we celebrate our new beginning as one Toyota. Thank you. At this time, I will invite Mr. Brian Kunik, Senior Vice President of Toyota North America.
Good morning, everyone. I want to thank everyone for joining us today. And it's only appropriate by starting out today to say how much we really appreciate everyone in this room. Over the last 3 years, we've done a lot to transition to One Toyota. You all have been amazing in supporting us through our transitional phases. You know, this includes support from our government and local state leadership, and many of those who are joining us today. And please, before we begin, I'd like to introduce these members today. First and foremost, we are just pleased and honored to have the Governor of Kentucky, Matt Bevin, to be with us today. Governor. I'd also like to welcome Secretary Terry Gill and also the Executive Officer, Vivek Sareen. Please stand up. Thank you. Of the Economic Cabinet Development. Also joining us from Frankfort is Majority Leader and Kentucky Senator Damon Thayer. Minority Leader and Kentucky Representative Rocky Adkins. And Representatives Philip Pratt. Thank you. We're also very pleased to have Ethan Witt representing Senator Mitch McConnell's office. Also, Tatum Dale from Congressman Barr's office. And locally, we're very happy to have Scott County Judge Executive George Lusby in attendance. Georgetown Mayor Tom Prather. And Sadieville Mayor Claude Christensen. Here today, we also have many members from the Georgetown City Council and Scott County Fiscal Court. Thank you. I'm also happy to welcome a few members from our Toyota headquarters team in Plano, Texas. Chris Nielsen, our Product Support Executive Vice President and Chief Quality Officer. Chris. Cheryl Hughes, our Group Vice President of Human Resources. And also Corporate Services Group Vice President Craig Krusha. And joining us locally, very locally, and on this campus, is Executive Advisor for Toyota's vehicle production plants across North America, my counterpart, Noboru Hidaka. He also supports the plant in Kentucky, and also Susan Elkington, Senior Vice President, Manufacturing. And from a distance today, we also have Yoshi Nagatani, President of our Texas facility. Yoshi? And actually, Yoshi's here today because we're having very important meetings about upcoming projects that are being conducted from this facility. So thank you again, Yoshi, for joining us. Today, you'll have a chance to get to know some of our 800 members that are locally here at this site to gain a better understanding of what we do and how we reconnect and putting the dots between design and manufacturing the plant floor. This includes our production engineering team and manufacturing team, and I'd now like to introduce those members. our Senior Vice President for unit plants across North America, Jeff Moore. And some of you may know Jim Bolte, our Group Vice President. Jim. And more locally, the members who really are responsible for the majority of the work that happens here at the production engineering team. I'd like to introduce Luis Alcantara, Group Vice President of Vehicle Production Engineering. And also John Tinney, our Group Vice President for Unit Engineering. Finally, I would like to take a moment to point out that we are gathered here today, but a large part of our members, the production engineering staff, are across North America. And they are here simulcast live, and let's give them a round of applause. Over 800 people are located elsewhere. Thank you. You know, 3 years ago, many of you were here at this location when we had the initial groundbreaking. This was a groundbreaking for creating Toyota's nucleus of manufacturing and production engineering to be on this site. Today, we're officially welcoming you to this location in our grand opening of this building, and thank you for coming, everyone, to this day that's important for us. You know, over the last 3 years, we have spent over $80 million to make this location here, to planting a foundation and a seed to grow our future engineering capabilities. Over 5,700 square feet of windows are at this location. Almost 3,000 tons of raw material have been recycled. 7,400 cubic yards of concrete, enough for 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools. This all adds up to a foundation. But the foundation is one Toyota. And it's been an amazing feeling for all of us here today to be here at this location and have reached this point. But no one knows better than our own CEO and also Toyota Motor Corporation's Senior Managing Officer is Jim Lentz. And with responsibility of all aspects of R&D, sales, marketing, manufacturing, you name it, inside of North America, representing over 46,000 members across North America, Jim has been the architect of one Toyota. There are many, many moving parts of this initiative. And so I would like to ask all of you, please welcome North America's CEO, Jim Lentz, and also the the Corporate Senior Managing Officer of TMC Japan. Jim, please.
Nicely done. Well, thank you, Brian. You know, I want to extend a special thank you to Governor Bevin. Thank you for all your support. I also want to thank the community here in Georgetown for all of your support. And frankly, the entire state of Kentucky for allowing us to be part of your family for the last 3 decades. And thank each and every one of you for being here today to help us celebrate a true milestone in our one Toyota journey. You know, it's hard to believe that this started about 3 years ago. And it began with our global president, Akio Toyoda. Because his vision for the company is to lead the way in the future of mobility and enrich lives all over the world. Pretty simple, right? Well, to do that, we had to begin here in North America by unifying all of our teams, all of our affiliate organizations. So we consolidated our headquarters in Plano, Texas. We gathered our direct procurement team in Ann Arbor, Michigan. And we created a home base for production engineering team right here in Georgetown, Kentucky, in this incredible state-of-the-art facility. You know, this strategic plan was devised to help us to collaborate better, to innovate faster, to respond more quickly to the changes in the marketplace, but most importantly, to respond more timely to the needs of our customers. And as we celebrate the opening of our production engineering building here today, some might say that our one Toyota journey is now complete. But frankly, I'll tell you, this is just the beginning. As we like to say about one Toyota, it's not a place. It's really all about a mindset. And it's a set of cultural priorities that brings our teams together to challenge what's possible, no matter where the location might be, to help us lead Toyota to the future of mobility. And right here in this great new center, our production engineering and our support teams are a critical component to achieving our goals now and well into the future. Because innovation is a way of life for this group, because they're constantly questioning our processes. They're pushing the limits, but most importantly, they're dedicated to creating ever better cars, better quality cars for our great customers. And their forward thinking isn't just limited to this building. As Brian mentioned, this team here supports all 14 of our North American manufacturing facilities. And they take our One Toyota mindset and they make innovation a reality, implementing customer-focused improvements into our total manufacturing process. I want to thank all of your team members. And first off, I want to thank you for your patience through all these major changes over the past 3 years. But I also want to thank you for your dedication to the company and, most importantly, to your commitment to making Toyota a better company for our customers. But I also want to thank all of our partners who have helped us create these 3 incredible facilities in just 3 short years, because these projects were no small feat. What's more is they really incorporated our team members' vision. And they implemented in very similar ways, albeit in different parts of the country. And they kept our commitment to environmental sustainability, and they kept that at top of mind, and each step along the way, and I really do appreciate that. And I'll give you some examples of how that's worked its way out at this facility. We have solar panels to supplement our electrical use during peak times. We also have a rainwater harvesting system so we can decrease the need of watering for plants and water usage in the plant, in the facility overall. We have a geothermal HVAC system that's very, very energy efficient, and a monarch butterfly way station to support local wildlife. And as we were sitting here, we saw a crane fly by, so it must be working. We're also pursuing this location to be a Platinum LEED certification. And that goal was just achieved at our headquarters operation in Plano, Texas. So I do want to thank you all again for joining us today to celebrate what is just another step along our journey. But as I said before, our journey is not over. It's really just beginning. Because our team members here in Kentucky, as well as team members around the world, are leading us to the future of mobility. And I'm proud that it really begins here. This is our future. Thank you very much. Now, it's my pleasure, and it's an honor to be able to introduce to you a good friend and a great supporter of Toyota here in Kentucky, Governor Matt Bevin. Governor.
Thank you all for being here. For those of you that are gathered, for those of you that are here virtually, you can't appreciate just how many folks are here to celebrate this incredible day. Thank you for coming. Some of you are here because you have to be at your job. This is where you work. Others of you have come to celebrate this because it really is an incredible day, and thank you for that. I was struck by this as I looked at this behind me. The word one. We sometimes forget that written on every single one of the dollar bills that so often we exchange and that are in and out of our pockets, there's a little phrase that sometimes, there's a lot of history on those bills that we sometimes don't notice. There's a little phrase, e pluribus unum, of many one. And here at Toyota, you have nearly 50,000 partners around, employees around North America. And of those many comes this one company. This concept, this vision, as was noted. And Akio Toyoda is a man of great vision, a man who loves automobiles and who has, with his leadership, brought this engineering center to its fruition today. I want to briefly share with those of you here and for those of you watching as well, the vision that we have here in Kentucky. It's simple as well. It is to be the absolute center of engineering and manufacturing excellence in the United States of America. It seems simple on the one hand, a bit of a stretch on the other, but truth be told, it's something we're already doing. There is no company that more embodies that literally than Toyota. Toyota is synonymous globally with engineering and manufacturing excellence. The tour that we had a chance to take today, I tip my hat to those of you who helped to ideate it, to help bring it into fruition, those who have created it, and those of you who are going to be running it. It's unbelievable. It really is. I said if every mechanically inclined 8th grader in America had a chance to walk through there, we would have more engineers than America would ever know what to do with. It is literally like a candy store for people who want to play with things, design things, build things, and turn ideas into physical reality. This is an incredible company. We are grateful for the partnership that Toyota has meant to us. I had a chance to come here in 1990 when there was still a lot of dirt around the building that had newly arisen out of the fields here in Georgetown. And what has come of this is unbelievable. And there really are not enough words to be able to truly articulate how grateful we are for the partnership that each and every one of you has. I'm struck by how often, when I ask a person how long they've worked for Toyota or at this location, it's always double digits, with rare exception. Every now and then you meet a young person who started recently. But anybody who looks like me, plus or minus a bit, has been here some double-digit number of years, and it's an incredible testimony to a great company. You know, 1 is a powerful number. It really is. I think there was a song to that effect at some point a few years back. But the bottom line is this: what your aspiration is, what your vision is absolutely attainable. So too is ours, I believe, in Kentucky. And for them to be able to come together as they have, to have this partnership is very meaningful to us. We're grateful to you. It's an honor to be here on this tremendous day. Thank you very much.
You know, I have to agree that Kentucky is a tremendous example of engineering and manufacturing excellence, and a lot is that to what you've done for the state, so thank you. You know, we also believe that the world needs more engineers and scientists, people who want to build things, people that want to solve problems and use their ideas to make their communities better. But we also believe in partnerships, and they're an integral part of giving kids the opportunities that they need to become our future inventors. So at this time, I'd like to invite Dr. Jay Morgan from Morehead University. Jay, if you'd come on up. You know, Morehead State has been working on a program with Project Lead the Way and SOAR, which many of you know stands for Save Our Appalachian Region. And it's to develop the future of skilled workforce in the coal-impacted counties of eastern Kentucky. And today, I'm pleased to announce that Toyota is joining this effort by providing a grant in the amount of $394,320 from the Toyota Foundation. You can tell that this is an engineering facility. Sales guys would have rounded that to 400,000. But there has to be a method to the madness. 394.3. I guess we dropped off the end 16 cents. We'll fix that. You can fix that? Again, congratulations. Thank you very much. You know, together with Morehouse State University, we'll be able to provide the equipment, the training, the technology needed to implement the STEM curriculum in 40 Kentucky elementary schools over the next 2 years. Because we believe that this program can leave a lasting impression on not only the region and the state, but hopefully an example of how to do things nationwide. It's a program that Toyota is excited to be part of because it shows us what the very bright future that lies ahead for our team members, our company, and our communities. I thank you all very, very much, and looking forward to having us take the tour. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. That was a great announcement, and I really do appreciate working with universities and education. And I saw Secretary Hellheiner just walked in, so Secretary, thank you for education, but to your strong support across the state of Kentucky. Jim, we had a great announcement, but as you know, partnerships, Jim said, are key. That's been a partnership in Kentucky for over 30 years. And also, being part of a community is very important for Toyota. So, which is why, before we moved to this location, it was important for us to leave a lasting legacy in where we came from, the community we called home for more than 20 years. Donating our former production engineering center and lab in Erlanger, Kentucky, was a key part of that. And with the doors that will reopen in 2019 to students, it will have an ability to train and have an open lab where we once worked to make Toyota better. This will be a place that will also have students can learn and innovate to make the world better. Supporting the needs of our community is also why over the last several years that we've been given over nearly $1 million to Northern Kentucky University of STEM education. And that is professional development for teachers and training to teach the curricula. And that's over 1,000 teachers in 20 different school districts. But at Toyota, we believe in doing good in the community is what we should do. It's not about the dollars. It's about people and our resource and know-how. So today, to commemorate the start of this new chapter, Toyota, I'm pleased to announce that we have 2 new partnerships we are embarking upon. The first builds upon many years of our relationship with the University of Kentucky, the School of Engineering. We will now work with the university to create undergraduate automotive production engineering certificate. The students will be involved in this program will complete training in TPS with the Toyota Production System and a 2-semester project identifying and solving current manufacturing issues. This will have the opportunity to do it right next door in our Kentucky facility, but more importantly, in the lab that we have that you'll see in the tour today, right behind us, which has state-of-the-art equipment. This will help our engineers, but also will develop future engineers. And we will leverage the facility and this location together. I would now like to thank Dr. Eli Capilouto, Dean Larry Holloway, and Dr. Kaz Saito, who have just been great relationships and partners. Please stand up to be recognized. Thank you for your strong support in continuing to partner with us as we move to create this new educational opportunity for others. And the final partnership today that we're unveiling is with the Kentucky Science Center. Through a $50,000 donation, we're teaming up to create Robotics on the Road to Coding, a program that is designed to students to teach kindergarten through 10th grade to understand coding and the applications. Students will learn through robotic kits as Lego Guido, and here's the best part. It will hit over 1,000 students across the state annually with an in-school and after-school programs. And some of our team members are already involved in this, and we have more volunteers in the waiting. So we're great and looking forward to partnering with this. To be recognized today, I'm asking Lisa Resnick, the team from the Kentucky Science Center, please stand and let us also recognize you. Thank you. You are doing wonderful work for our students and the future generation in the STEM curriculum. You know, One Toyota is bigger than a building. It's a mindset, as Jim said, and it's reflective of our new Toyota. On behalf of the PEMC team here, we're happy to be your neighbor locally in Georgetown. Our work may take us across North America, Mexico, Canada, and here in the United States, with over 14 facilities. But we're also excited to call Kentucky our home in this foundation here. We look forward to advancing the Commonwealth in the education area, but more importantly, in business, innovating Kentucky to a stronger future for the many, many years to come. So on behalf of our members gathered here, the 800 or so, and those across North America, I'd like to say thank you to this community, thank you to all of you who have gathered here today, and honestly, thank you to our team members who have been integral in how we have grown across all of North America. Thank you all for being part of our story. This concludes the presentation for today, but more importantly, I know the media would like to have an opportunity to talk, and so we're going to do a media opportunity for Jim and the governor on the side here. And for those who have gathered to visit us today, we're also going to be hosting tours. If you'd like to convene in the first